If you're watching this video, you're probably tired of all the inferior disposable drugstore clippers and you want to buy something worthy. But what to choose? There are many alternatives that range from 99 cents to $50 or more. Stuff like this under 10 bucks, absolute trash. And I'll explain why. Clippers over 30, they're usually the French type. You're paying for that slim, compact design. But for 20, 25 bucks, you can buy something that will last for decades and will cut your nail like butter. Now, you'll find many different types of clippers and many different shapes and colors. But if you think about it, there's really only two general types: French clippers and post clippers. Now, other designs are out there, but they're less common, so I won't waste your time talking about those things that you're probably never going to find. The French type clipper is very slim and compact. It's great to carry around, but if you need to cut thick nails or toenails, this clipper is not for you. It's very delicate. It can be damaged. These clippers don't come from France anymore. Most of them are made in places like Pakistan, where kids work the grinding wheels on the dirty factory floor. Seeing a well-known German brand on that clipper doesn't necessarily mean anything, because most of these are repackaged. If you're just not certain, don't buy it. Only a quality French type clipper is worth your money. Now, this clipper and this clipper are post clippers. They're easy to find and the construction is simple. It's just a post threaded through two different cutting arms and the handle is hooked on. Now, if the clipper has plastic gimmicks, smiley face designs, colorful painted tools or rubber toys, it's just disguised trash, period. If you like how those look, buy it, put it up on a wall. Just don't cut your nails with it. Now, for the most important part, pay attention. Most clippers in general, and definitely all the cheaper ones, are made from cheap, soft steel. This is the first thing they cut costs on. All steel looks pretty much the same, so how's anyone going to know the difference before you buy it? That's how they sell Asian junk with a 2,000% markup. So why is it so critical to use hard steel? Well, consider what a clipper does. It's basically two blades that crush each other to cut. If a clipper is made from something soft, one or two clippers are going to dull that edge. Would a dull clipper remove the nail? Well, sure. If it didn't, the entire population of the United States would look like a werewolf. The difference is, dull, cheap clippers don't cut your nails, they sever them. And people wonder why their nails eventually get so hard and brittle as years go by. There's really no easy way to tell if the steel in that clipper is hard or not. But at the very least, I recommend avoiding plated clippers unless you know for sure what you're getting. And even then, I'd avoid buying a quality plated nail clipper unless you just love classic styles like these. And that's because the plating is not permanent. Now, traditionally, plating was used to protect hard, high-carbon steel from rust. That's the same kind of steel your expensive kitchen knives and woodworking tools are made from. Now, quality German high-carbon steel clippers are plated well, and they'll last longer than Asian products, but don't confuse the quality plated tools with the cheap plated tuna can steel clippers you can buy in every drugstore. Stainless steel, on the other hand, it's rust-proof. There's no plating needed, but it's softer. Clippers made from this just won't hold the edges long. So what can you select? Well, if you're choosing between a cheap plated tool from a big box store and a stainless tool, pick the stainless. If you're choosing between stainless and high quality German plated high carbon steel, pick the German tool. But wouldn't it be nice to have the hardness of high carbon steel and the rust-proof qualities of stainless? Well, one of the perks of living in modern times is modern technology. This steel exists, and it's called high carbon stainless steel. Clippers made from this stuff cut like butter, and they hold an edge really well. You can't find clippers like this in the corner drugstore, but if you have the option for it, a clipper like this one would definitely be my choice. Now, steel isn't everything though. When you're picking your perfect clipper, make sure to check a few other things as well. Squeeze that clipper closed a few times. The tension can't be too soft or too hard. Hold it up to the light and make sure there's no gap between the blades. Check for blade overlap too. If there's an over or an under bite, this is not the clipper for you. Lastly, check out the blade edges themselves. Avoid clippers that are just bent and not ground. So don't settle for less. Now that you know what to look for in a quality clipper, you can make sure you're using the best clipper for your nails. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you'd like to see more videos like this one. Happy grooming!